close to me, but I won't stop, no. I won't stop, no. I won't stop, no. I can't stop.
Okay, so you never heard of me? What? I'm the reason that you've ever done anything creatively. You sound ridiculous. It's Rob fucking Bailey in this bitch. Stop crying about your blood and your sweat. Quit talking about things you haven't done yet. Are you done yet? Do you need a sec? Catch your breath. I haven't even started yet. I just want you to know that I'm aware, and I think everybody else is too. It's been a few years, but I'm well fed. Check my pedigree, I'm well bred. Ship captain my shaft, form it till your hands bled. Like Jay Henry hitting spikes till I'm dead. Let's take a break before the chorus and let that sink in.
At least that's what all these instant messages tell us. Well, I guess it's on to the next one. Mama said be the best, so I am the best one. We invented this shit. Waited my whole life to say I invented some shit. Never got a handout. Blue collars in me, blue on the outside. Cut me open, blue blood comes out me. And I doubt I bleed red. Zombie mentality, work past dead. And I'm hard in the head. Brick walls couldn't stop a motherfucker going all out.
No seeds, no water, no dirt. From concrete, I made it work. Foundation, birth of an empire. I am the brimstone, I am the fire. I am the rock, I am the blueprint. I am the master, you are the student. So here's your first lesson. Quit trying to be me.
I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. I can't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. I can't stop. I work harder than anybody knows, and I've lost touch with everybody close to me, but I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. I can't stop.
Hey everyone, Tabitha here from Shredded Physiques. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, well, what the hell happened in the last year? Why have I been off YouTube? And that's exactly what I'm here to talk to you guys today about. 2017 brought me to my knees many times. 2017 was a hard freaking year for me. A lot of soul searching went into last year, and just more or less about me finding my purpose and figuring out my career, figuring out my life, and just kind of laying the smackdown of where I was headed with the things that I wanted to do for myself. And I think a lot of that had to do with having worked in oil and gas for the last 8 years. Was, for like a lot of people, it was always quantity over quality, and I never ever got caught up in too much of that, but for me it was the biggest thing for me was taking that risk, taking that chance of having that breakthrough and realizing that, why am I going to bust my ass off and do something that I'm good at, that, yeah, you can make shit tons of money at and have tons of money in the bank, have, you know, a savings plan, benefits, all the added perks that come with, you know, a full-time job, especially in oil and gas, and having companies pay out those large bonuses and things like that throughout the year that allow a little bit more flexibility and indulgence, if you will, for you to do more things in your life than just having a regular, normal Monday to Friday job or part-time job or a salary position, and losing a lot of the benefits with some of those oil and gas companies. So for me, last year was really just about taking a step back and just figuring out myself, and it really hit home for me probably in the beginning of the year when I was kind of lost within myself, and I was reaching out to all these different companies and going back to, again, what I was good at, what was paying the bills. And you know, I got kind of so caught up in that that's what I had to do, and in order to be successful is I had to make tons of money, and I had to work super hard and long hours and all sorts of shift work and crazy things like that. But when I really had time to sit and think about it and figure out what it was I wanted to do, I wasn't happy. It was something that I was, you know, like I said, good at, and it paid the bills and stuff. But when I came home, it wasn't something that made me happy doing. It was just going through the motions of every day. And like most people, we get up, we put our head down, we go to work, we do our jobs, and then we come home and we bitch about it, about all the things that we don't like about our job, the people that we work with, our bosses, and the politics. And we get so drowned out with that stuff that we carry all that negative energy with us. And life is meant to be lived and satisfied. So for me, it really hit home with me when I was actually talking to one of the recruiters, and I was really, really frustrated in the fact that I found it damn near impossible to find something that was suitable for me. I was either overqualified, underqualified. There was no happy medium. I went back in the bar industry. I was serving for a bit because, yeah, it's quick cash, and it wasn't what I wanted to be doing though. And I just really started thinking, like, what the fuck am I doing? And one morning I remember I woke up and it was like that aha moment. That was my breakthrough moment, where it was like, you know what? I'm kind of at the point in my life now where I want to be doing something that makes me happy, that makes other people happy, that I can connect to people and actually do something and feel that I'm using the things that I was meant to do, and that's help people. And being a personal trainer and being in the fitness industry and reaching out to other people and doing what I have done for over 10 years now is a little bit more than just on the physical side of it. Like, yeah, you can shape people and help reach them, help bring them to reach their goals and stuff, whether that's weight loss, muscle building, and things like that. But when it comes to actually being a personal trainer, it's a little bit more than that. And the biggest thing that took me on the most amazing journey I was fortunate to experience last year was having gone through my Reiki course, and actually having gone through level 1, and I'm actually finishing up level 2, which I'm going to be a Reiki certified practitioner, which I'm super excited about. But it's just realizing that without actually being physically fit and mentally fit at the same time, they both really go hand in hand together. You can't really have one without the other, and the two need to have a balance. So last year took me on this incredible journey about just being able to reach out and touch other people on a more personal level, including myself, doing a lot of my own self-healing, and just kind of like letting shit go from the past and things that no longer need to consume me anymore. And I feel that some people get often caught up in the past, and they just put their head down, and we as people tend to hold on to so much hate and resentment from other people, from other relationships, from jobs, from boyfriends, from sisters, brothers, whatever. And last year I was able to work with different tools to be able to put into practice for more of the life coaching aspect of, if you will. And again, just last year I went through a lot of rough shit. So for me, it was being able to look at different things that I've struggled with in my own life and how I've dealt with those, and then using those tools and putting them forward into becoming now a full-time trainer, which I'm super grateful for. Again, last year I was, going through different jobs and working in different gyms, and I just didn't really feel that I fit like I didn't really feel that I fit that puzzle piece very well with some of the other places that I had worked at, whether it was distance or whether it was relationships with other people, it didn't seem like a very family orientated place for me to be. And last year, having opened up one of the gyms, working for World Gym, has been a huge success for me, and I'm just super grateful to have been surrounded by so many people that supported me and that gave me the motivation and just the positive push to keep going in the direction and the path that I wanted to be. And having that support from my family and friends was super important for me last year. I took the summer off. I did a lot of camping, and I spent a lot of time out in the wilderness, which is my jam. Those of you that know me, I'm always like out in the bush or out in the mountains or doing something that's fun outdoorsy. So actually being able to connect and be out in nature this year, and just even spend time with my fur babies, like it was awesome just to have that time and just to really kind of like put this whole picture and just put the pieces together of what it was, the vision that I was seeing in my head, and actually being able to live that. I've been wanting this for so long, and even working in oil and gas, I was doing a lot of jobs on the side, and I was trying to train evenings and weekends with clients and stuff, and it just never felt like I was rested, and I just never really felt like I was giving 100% for my clients and stuff. So this year has been super fantastic for me to just be able to come into 2018 and just like have all these new goals, and just having even just this year moving into our second location in September. Again, I'm just super grateful to finally be the face of the gym and just being able to help other people around me, and even, like I said, bring Reiki into that has been just an incredible journey for me this year. And I'm just super excited to be able to share all these new fantastic ideas that I have this year, different things I've been brainstorming, different projects I've been working on. And the most important thing that I have taken away from last year that I really stress with everybody is just the importance of goal setting. And as some of the most successful people in the world have often said, that just really, really clicked with me, is at the end of the day, it is about quality versus quantity. And when you are able to really sit with yourself and really think about the things that it is you want out of life, and just separate all the fears and all the emotions and all the doubt and those sorts of things with the things that are stopping you from doing what it is that you want to do, you'd be surprised how much you can actually accomplish. And for me, it was just thinking like, well, what if I'm not going to be a weightlifting trainer right away? What if people are not going to want my services? What if I'm not going to be able to pay my bills and stuff like that? And it was just like, you know what, at the end of the day, you don't know until you try. What's the worst that could happen is you fail, but you pick yourself back up again, and you try and you try and you try as fucking hard as you want to get to the end goal of what it is that you want. And sometimes winning means losing, and sometimes making money means spending money, and it's taken me a lot of years to figure this out, but I'm finally at that point in my life right now where I stop and I really think about it. And the most successful people in life aren't those who work their asses off, or who had their family's inheritance, or it was just like, good luck, or they won the lottery. I mean, yeah, they worked their asses off to get to where they are, but they believed in themselves. And it's like the one of the well-known books, The Secret, goes is, if you see it, feel it, and believe it, you can have everything that you want. And so for me, every month, and I encourage you guys at home to do that too, is every month just write down your goals. Even if you can only come up with one thing for each month, or 5 things that you want to accomplish that month, that's you laying the smack down of, these are things that are going to happen. And when you actually put it in writing and see it and feel it and do things every day to practice those things that it is that you want, you'd be surprised how quickly things just start manifesting, and how quickly abundance can come into your life and relationships and whatever else it is that you're working towards. And it's putting it in a way that you already see yourself as having it. There's no doubts, because the second you start saying things like I might or I could, those are all doubtful words. So when you're writing things out, it's always I have, I will. And again, those are powerful words. And even your words that you speak, or the thoughts that you think, those are all driven by energy. And this whole world, the moon, the stars, the sun, everything is all energy. So when you lay the smack down, and when you actually make those statements to yourself, and just believe it, it's not your job to figure out how you're going to get it. It's just believe that it's already yours. And again, you'd be amazed at how quickly things can shift in your life. So this year's been, like I said, going into 2018, just lots of goal setting for myself, getting back to working on the Shredded Physiques clothing line, which I'm super excited to be launching again, spending more time with that. I've recently done some updates on the website. I've signed on many more clients this year, and I'm super excited to be working with some different athletes this year. I have some girls that are going into, some going into the bikini division, some going into the figure division, and I also have some of my own very exciting news that's going to be happening over the next couple months that I'm going to be sharing with you guys as well. So again, those of you that have subscribed and that have followed my journey and supported me over the last few years, your support and love doesn't go unrecognized. So thanks again for those of you that are subscribing. And if there's anything that you guys want to see in future, please feel free to shoot me an email, shreddedphysiquesteam@gmail.com, and check out my website, www.shreddedphysiquesteam.net. And again, those of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. Please like, comment below, and please, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and until next time, keep living the fit life.